Mary, congratulations on 20 years with IES Abroad. It's been a tremendous run. So many of us are fortunate to have been mentored by you, and we appreciate your leadership every day. I'm looking forward to working with you for the next 20 years.
Congratulations, Mary, on your 20th anniversary. I feel so honored to have been able to work with you for the last 7 years, and I really look forward to working with you for many more years to come. And thank you for all of the opportunities that you have given us, and enhorabuena, as we say in Spanish.
Dear Mary, I am deeply honored to be able to personally congratulate you on behalf of IES Abroad Berlin and to express our gratitude for your ongoing leadership. As captain of the ocean liner IES Abroad, you have successfully steered us through the calm and troubled seas of international education, and with a vision for safe harbors and the intercultural sensitivity for hiring the perfect crews to realize our noble goals. Thank you. Dankeschön.
Congratulations, Mary. Thank you for all the work that you do, and most of all, thank you for being an inspiration.
Mary, thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for being our president, and congratulations on your 20th anniversary. I hope we will have you for many, many years in the future. Thanks again.
Dear Mary, all my best saludos on your 20th anniversary with IES Abroad. I always think that an anniversary is an important time to reflect on all our accomplishments and all the challenges that we have overcome. We wish to thank you for all your contributions that have helped our program here in Santiago be a better one. May your commitment to excellence continue guiding us and inspiring us in the years to come. I also wish to thank you, especially for your support, humanely and caring when during my father's illness. I truly appreciate that, and it means a world to me. Thank you very much. I wish to congratulate you once again. Thank you.
Well, looking back at Mary's last 20 years here at IES, I think you just have to see this chart, which is called IES Abroad Through the Decades Landmark Innovations, to know what she's done. First of all these amazing new centers that we've opened, the student enrollment growth, and then just all of these new things, the first in the field, all these accomplishments. I think that says it all. But also, I think every day coming to work here with such professional and smart and nice colleagues also says a lot about your leadership and the team you've built, you know, from the top down to the bottom. And makes IES a great place to be.
Hi Mary, we've seen a lot together over the years, and I appreciate everything that you've done. So, from deep within the engine room to the captain at our helm, I wish you all the best for your 20th anniversary. And in the spirit of continuing our seafaring metaphor, I say to you in German, immer eine Handbreit Wasser unterm Kiel. May there always be a hand's width of water beneath your keel. Cheers.
Happy anniversary, Mary. 20th anniversary. It's been obviously my pleasure and honor to work with you the past 11 years. And I wanted to share a reminder of one of our funnier memories that we've had together that when I look back over the years always stands out. And it of course always includes this man, George Clooney. As Mary and I were wandering around Barcelona scouting out the city for an international board meeting, I think back in 2008 or 2007, just pulling our hair out looking for restaurants that will accommodate a group of Americans eating at 6 o'clock. Just pulling our hair out. All we could do is look up and pray to St. George that he would guide us and we would find our way. No doubt you remember that, and so anyway, again, wanted to wish you a happy anniversary, and thanks for everything over the past 11 years.
Hi Mary, I want to say thank you for encouraging young people like myself to explore the world.
And thank you for being a strong female leader. And thank you for thinking outside the box.
Thank you for allowing us to work toward making study abroad accessible to everyone.
And thank you for letting us be innovative and have a voice.
Congratulations on 20 years with IES Abroad.
Woo!
Congratulations on your successes in the field of study abroad and all the changes and benefits you've given to students around the world. It's fantastic, the things to see that you've been able to participate in, and thank you for the opportunity and contributing to that. So I wish you all the best in a long and prosperous future in this field. Congratulations.
Hi Mary, I want to congratulate you on your 20th anniversary with IES Abroad. I think along with Daniel, probably I'm the only person that was here when you were hired. It's been a great 20 years. I want to thank you first of all for this beautiful office which I've had for the last 15 months or so. It's really a lovely place to come to work. You took over an organization that was financially very solvent and that had a good reputation in the study abroad field, but it was also having problems, and we were experiencing a decline in enrollment when you came on. You inherited a board that had been put together by your predecessors, but you made it your own very quickly. And I think that it's clear that you developed good relationships with people that had been appointed by others, and they very much support your leadership. You inherited me as well, and we started to work as a team right from the beginning. And you went on to develop a strong team of leaders, which has been one of the characteristics of your leadership with IES. The give and take of our leadership team is part of what makes IES a strong organization. We're in a very competitive field, and I think competition is very much in your blood. I learned that early on when I watched you playing ping pong back at the Harrison Conference Center when we had our board meeting up there, I think in the first couple of years of your tenure with IES. What followed when you joined us was an expansion of our programs, a rapid expansion of the number of students participating. You seemed to know where the field was heading, and you got on board very quickly, and I think that our survival as a strong organization is really due to much of the work that you've done in your leadership. You've continued to lead us in new directions, most recently with the development of our internship programs and our opening to venture into programs for international students, including the acquisition of the Study Abroad Foundation. We've been able to expand and grow without damage to any of our reputation for quality. In fact, our reputation has improved, and we continue to set standards in the field as you helped us set new levels of standards for our own organization with the IES map and the other maps. I also appreciate the fact that as someone who is very committed to study abroad as a field, that you've been active in the field. Which was not characteristic of your predecessors either. I mean, you've reached out, worked with other leaders in the field to develop the forum, headed it as the president, and that's been a great part of increasing our overall reputation as a leader in the field, and one that is prepared to work effectively with others and not only think about ourselves. So in general, I just like to thank you for all the work you've done with us, and I look forward to continuing to work with you in the future.
Hi Mary, I just wanted to thank you for all of your support, for your sage advice, and for 20 years of leadership. Congratulations.
Dear Mary, I would like to congratulate you on being the president of IES Abroad for these past 20 fantastic and experiential years that we have been able to enjoy. In Dutch we say, gefeliciteerd, and I hope that you'll stick it out for quite a few more years. Thank you, Mary.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hi Mary, congratulations on 20 years. I remember back in the summer of 2013 when I came round for the interview. I remember as I left my wife said, "What do you think?" And I said, "You know, I'm curious." And then when I got home after spending 2 hours with you, she said, "What do you think now?" And I said, "I really, really want this job." And it was as much the idea of working for you as much as IES. So thanks very much. I know I always go into your office for our weekly meetings and come out with a lot more work than I ever came in with, but I always come out feeling really supported and focused and energized. So thank you very much. I've said to you before, and I'll say it again, this is the last organisation I'll ever work for, and I saved the best till last, and I certainly saved the best boss till last. Thanks for everything you've done for me and for IES.
Mary, congratulations on 20 fantastic years. You've built an amazing organization of which we're all so happy and proud to be a part of.
Mary, congratulations. It's been 13 years for me, and it's been 20 years for you. And for me, it's been a pleasure. You've been a source of constant inspiration. I've learned a tremendous amount about the profession from you, and I look to many years of working under your guidance. Thank you, Mary.
Hi Mary, happy anniversary. I've been thinking a lot about what I would say to you on this momentous occasion. I think one of the things that stands out to me most is how you inspired me to always be myself. And I think that stems a lot from sort of our infamous experience after 9/11. You know where I'm going with this. And you were giving a speech after 9/11. We were in the basement of Maggiano's at our Christmas party. And I don't know if you looked at me or if I looked at you, but we both started crying. And from that point forward, we promised each other we would never look at each other if there's something moving, which, you know, I'm kind of always crying about something. But I remember thinking, that's the type of leader that I want to be. Somebody who can be herself, but also not be ashamed or afraid to show what she really feels. So thank you for that. Thank you for everything you've done for IES Abroad. And I'm so happy that you've reached this milestone.
Congratulations, Mary. As I'm sure you've heard from the dozens of people who are in this video, congratulations on your 20th anniversary. As you know, Mary, you and I have spent the last 7 years measuring just about every single thing we could possibly think of relative to IES Abroad. And from any perspective, your 20 years have been incredible and certainly have measured up, whether you're talking about enrollments or revenue, the diversity of our student body. It's really been amazing. And I've only been here for 7 years of it. I look on the prior 13 years and all that you've accomplished, it really is rather incredible. You're renowned within the field. I think you'll go down as one of the all-time greats in this field, kind of the Babe Ruth of study abroad. And I just want to say also that it's been a joy to work specifically with you for these 7 years. You know, we have our weekly update meetings in which we get a lot of work done. We laugh. We talk through 100 different issues at every meeting, but I think we always come out with really great plans and great approaches. And I honestly have never worked with anybody who I can offer more suggestions to and who keeps as open a mind as you do to sometimes suggestions that are conservative and sometimes suggestions that are way over the top, kind of almost the dream kind of suggestion. And you always have an open mind to them, always have a great attitude towards any idea I have, good, bad, or indifferent. And I think probably that's been one of the things that has made you so successful, is you do have you're open to anything. You're one of the innovators in the field, and for that I really thank you, because I think it's made my time here a real joy. And I hope you are celebrating your 20th anniversary in some way, shape, or form in style, because you certainly deserve it, and you sure have earned it. Thanks for everything.
Mary, I want to wish you congratulations on 20 years at the helm of this IES Abroad ship. I feel very lucky to have been able to work with you for much of the past decade, and I feel really lucky that in the last few years I've had an opportunity to work under your thoughtful guidance a little bit more closely. Thank you for your mentorship, for your guidance, and your friendship, and best of luck in the next 20 years here at IES.
just wanted to wish Mary a happy 20th anniversary. I didn't think I'd be here for it to celebrate with you, but I'm glad I am. Congratulations, Mary. Happy anniversary.
Congratulations on 20 years at IES Abroad, Mary. I'm not sure I can count the number of lives you've touched or careers you've influenced, mine included. I knew soon after I started working as your assistant, once I discovered that we both had a love, or more of an obsession with chocolate, that we were onto a really great start. I can't wait to see where we go next, and I will forever be grateful for your mentorship and your leadership.
Hello, Mary. It was just over 17 years ago that I came to that small office in Chicago and met you, the face of IES, for the first time. And in the last 17 years since, you've been nothing but a wonderful example, a mentor, and a true friend. I can't tell you how much I've appreciated your support and belief in me over these years, and I just want to thank you so much for that. Congratulations on 20 years as the head of IES, and here's to many more.
Congratulations, Mary, on 20 years at IES Abroad. Not everyone gets to experience firsthand some of your best personal qualities. So in honor of your 20 years, I want to share my top Mary Dwyer observations along with some anecdotes to make the point. Number 1, you are incredibly hardworking. You email at all hours, even when you're on vacation. You spent Christmas one year designing a program for a partner in China. You did this because you knew it was time sensitive and you didn't want the rest of us to spend our holiday working. Long hours may come with being the president, but you put them in without asking for any recognition or any complaining. Number 2, you have a great sense of humor. People may think we're goofing off when they hear a lot of laughter coming from your office, but it's usually a sign that we're working our hardest. I remember laughing to tears when we were stuck on a highway in the Chinese countryside after they closed the road due to a dusting of snow. Laughing at the prospect of calling our emergency evacuation provider to rescue us with a helicopter was enough to get us through the few hours we were stuck. Thanks for laughing through so much of our work, because you recognize that laughing is better than crying. Number 3, you are kind, generous, and caring. You're quick to celebrate others. Whether it is a champagne toast for one of Michael Steinberg's many anniversaries at IES, or recognizing departmental achievements, you're always the first to celebrate the success of others. Relationships matter, and you put in the effort to show that you care. One morning I arrived at my desk very frustrated after a miserable breakfast battle with my 3-year-old. And instead of telling me to suck it up and get back to work, you disappeared and came back with a macaroon to make me feel better. And number 4, you are a great mentor. I've learned so much from you because you take the time to help others learn. You expose people at all levels of IES to major strategic issues. And that kind of transparency is rare for a president, but it helps all of us learn and grow. That high school English teacher is still in your DNA, and we all benefit from that. So yes, you're an incredible leader. These personal attributes are just as much a part of your continuing legacy at IES. Any chance you want to stay another 20 years?
Does Mary Dwyer get so much work too?
Does what get too much work?
Does Mary Dwyer get so much work?
Mary Dwyer gets so much work too.
All of us in Student Affairs want to congratulate you on your 20 years of leadership at IES Abroad. All of us in the Dean of Students Office are grateful that 15 years ago you created the Dean of Students Office. And we also are very thankful for all the commitment and time that you give to students and the student experience at IES. Again, congratulations on your 20 years of service at IES. We're very lucky to be able to work with you.
Congratulations, Mary, on your 20th year. Thank you for your leadership. It's great to be part of this organization. Thank you.
Hello, Mary. Congratulations on 20 years with IES. Thank you so much for your leadership. It's a great pleasure to work with you and to work with IES, and I look forward to many more years.
I've worked with Mary 18 of her past 20 years. Of course, we were both kids when we first started here. But back in the day, when I first started, I'd have to make a lot of board presentations, be talking about the numbers, whether it was revenue growth, enrollments, endowment, currency issues. And I started comparing before Mary and during Mary's tenure. And I started to term something the M factor. And I was always hoping that, each year, especially in the beginning, that I'd be able to use these charts next year. The growth was phenomenal, the success was great, but would it continue? You don't know. And I always wondered every year, will the M factor continue? And well, it did. And I'm proud to say over those 18 years, I've never had to delete any of those charts, and I continue to use them to this day. The M factor is a real thing. And well, I know for Mary, it's not easy to be the captain of the ship, to be sitting on top, to be year in, year out in the hot seat, responsible for everything. But yet, she continues to steer our ship steady, focused, and directed. And I know that we have not always agreed on absolutely everything. Most things, but not everything. And it is within those nuances we may argue about the direction of the ship, but the M factor clearly has been the difference. The numbers don't lie. The M factor has gotten us to where we are here today and to the success that we have. So I say to you, Mary, and to the M factor, congratulations on 20 years of leadership and service for the organization. Cheers and congratulations.
Happy anniversary, Mary.
Can you be really happy when you say it?
No.
Congratulations, Mary, on 20 amazing years at IES Abroad. How does the prospect of 20 more sound?